But he has got an advantage overhead, and he has to take some marks.
Adelaide would give Geelong 2 starts in the second semi-final at Football Park and reel in the Cats both times. 46,000 saw one of the best games of the season as Adelaide could manage only one first-quarter goal, then come back brilliantly to snatch the lead in the second quarter with 6 of the very best.
Rehn tries to flick it back, then goes again, goes over the head of Hocking. Charging through, oh, good tackle by Sanderson, but it comes to Costa. Kick Costa, 20 metres out, 15 out, and bang! They're back. Eventually it's Johnson, who slips clear towards Rodran. Takes the mark at half forward, the big man, and he'll look down the ground. Down towards Modra. Bang! He lets one go. He lets one go! What a beauty!
Ultimately, Scholl, off half a step, kicks up towards midfield. No mark taken there. Jarman goes inside the high tackle. The advantages to the Crows. McLeod from 51.5 metres. A long bomb, and he has kicked it!
Darren Jarman was sublime. 10 kicks in that term helped turn the game. Shaun Rehn back to his commanding best. Matthew Robran a star at centre-half forward. By half-time, the Crows led by 7 points.
Interestingly, Brad Vernon was the umpire. I didn't know him. That one was actually out of the back of Bond after the mark was paid.
What are you saying? Square up number 2?
No, I don't think they ever square up, but they certainly make mistakes, Sandy, and that one's certainly at the back of Troy Bond after the mark is paid.
So Bond goes long with just his second kick, and he's got it.
The rain started falling in the second half, and Geelong had clawed their way back into the contest. Vardy would show tremendous courage, missing the mark and breaking his collarbone. The goal was a beauty.
From the skipper. Kick. No mark. Snap by Vardy. And he's got it.
Well made.
He's hurt.
It's a goal.
Back to play. Rehn again dominating those bounces. Scholl in towards the centre of the ground. Snell wanting to use some pace. Hart right there with him. Snell doing well, just holding the front position. That's the way to do it. Pickering off the ground. Jarman, another touch. It will be a classy one.
Steadies to half forward. Now Sampson was at the back. Well done by Robert. Eventually get it off to Rintoul. Here's Clay Sampson. Does it beautifully. In the pocket. He goes for goal. The Crows hit back for goal. He's at half back. Comes to centre wing. Adelaide leads by 3 points. Peter Cavan with his 4th kick for the night goes into half forward and he finds Allen. Still a long way from home. Into the hole comes Bond.
2 to Bond, and the Crows were through to the preliminary final for the first time since 1993.
Into this game for the Crows.
This will make it hard for the Cats. They rise as one.
Just over 3 minutes of play left. Western Bulldogs, they'd be sitting back in the western suburbs of Melbourne, watching for their next opponent. At this stage, it does look like the Crows.
Oh!
Jarman! You can't keep a good man down, can you?
10 kicks, 6 hand passes, 7 marks. Costa. The Crows hoping to finish in a blaze of glory. He runs a long way. A flat-looking punt kick to Bond. What a grab! From 52 metres. It's a lovely kick from Bond.
That's it.
Good night, Nurse.
Bond 3, Robran 2, Rehn with 12 kicks, 7 marks, 6 hand passes and 25 hit-outs from Jarman and McLeod.
It was one of those games, wasn't it? Perhaps if you reflect, I mean, there's many things that happened during a final series, but it was certainly a game that, you know, if Geelong won it, they probably could have gone on and, you know, we could have, obviously. But, yeah, it was tight. They got away early on us too. They had a terrific start, and so we were always under the pump. And it was really one of those grind-me-down wins that we'd had so often in the back half of the season. So not that you actually walk out there and think, we can win this, but there's no doubt that you had a bit of confidence in the team that we could actually sustain it and come from behind. To get up by 8 points, a few controversial circumstances, all those things that just make the game great anyhow.
Leads from the goal square. There's plenty filling the hole in front. Modra did well.
St Kilda had booked a berth in the grand final, and only the foolhardy would have suggested their opponent